This week on Run Junkie, the best of 2011,
BCS Bowl matchups,
athletes making sweet videos,
and Edward Cheswick making more friends.
all on this week's episode of
Run Junkie!
Welcome and thanks for joining us for our last and final show of 2011. I know it's sad. We've been around. There's a public outcry around the world right now.
Yeah, we're gonna try to hold everything together for you by bringing you the best content from 2011, the best workouts, the best athletes, the best overall track and field goodness from the year.
And speaking of the best of, just this past week we were crowned the best NCAA athletes at the Bowerman Awards. So congrats to Jessica Beard and Gone Makusha, who, if you haven't seen it, gave one of the greatest acceptance speeches I've ever seen.
It was great. He nailed it. But now that 2011 is over, putting a ribbon on it, we're looking towards 2012. And you know what our first event is?
Maybe the Olympic marathon trials?
Exactly, the Olympic marathon trials. And huge news came out just last week about Mr. Galen Rupp. He's in it. He's on the heat sheet. Ryan, is he favorite?
If Galen Rupp runs the full marathon, I say that because some people saying, is he going to pace Ritz? Is he going to just do it for a workout? Who knows? If he runs the full thing, he is definitely a favorite, and Ryan Hall is going to be a little nervous.
Oh, look out! So with all these guys amping up for the Olympic trials, what are they doing to finally maximize their training with 1 month left? Well, you can pull Scotty McPherson / Quentin Cassidy and go move out into the middle of the wilderness and live underground. We saw that sweet video from Scott of him running in the hills of Texas.
Yeah, and also killing snakes and making friends with small animals in his apartment. Scott put together a sweet behind-the-scenes video of what it's like to train as an elite guy in the middle of nowhere. And that really brings us to a lot of sweet videos that have been coming out lately. Sage Candiday has been pumping them out for the Hanson's Brook group. And then also Tim Jeffries continuing that McMillan The Trials series. It's like McMillan and Hanson's battling with these videos.
So we dove into this a little bit more, like what are more team battle matchups at the Olympic trials?
Now we decided to look at all the teams with 4 runners or more entered into the Olympic Trials Marathon. You know, everyone looks at the individual race. Well, there's, over 300 runners in this race? So we're gonna dig in, provide a little bit of a contest to figure out who is the fastest club in the United States.
You know who might be the fastest club in the United States, who has the most qualifiers? A women's group from Northern California, the Impala Racing Team.
Who?
Has anybody ever heard of them? But they have almost 20 women qualifying for the Olympic trials. They could be the team favorite. Why not?
Yeah, check out our video on the site to enter in this contest and your chance to win some Run Junkie shirts.
Now, shout out to the other athletes that have been dumping so much great content onto our site. You can't forget Mr. Sammy Chalanga consistently providing great videos. Thank you so much, Mr. Sammy Chalanga.
Ho, 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 Santa Sammy? Was that what it
Santa
was?
Sammy.
Also on the pro scene and looking to the trials, look out for the Flow Track video series with Hanson's Brooks and one of the favorites, Desi Davila. Also, a Ryan Hall workout coming your way.
Man, what more could you want?
Well, how about what's on everyone's mind in the month of December and in early January? BCS Bowl games.
Well, of course, everybody likes to associate track and football around here, so we dove in and analyzed these bowl games flow track style.
Yes, you know, defense equals distance running, offense equals sprints, and special teams, field events.
Alrighty, let's start off first with the Rose Bowl.
Oh, it's Oregon versus Wisconsin, and Oregon always a well-rounded team with special teams, offense, and defense, but they've lost a lot of depth on the defensive side, and no special team star. So I'd have to say Wisconsin, with their defensive specialty, wins championships. I'm going with Wisco.
The next bowl on our plate is the Chips and Salsa Bowl, the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl, which has Oklahoma State versus Stanford.
Ooh.
It's going to be a big old defensive battle, but let's be honest, Oklahoma State, you do not have very much offensive power. Stanford with the track field, and they take the W.
Oh, the Orange Bowl? Is this one an easy call or what?
Oh, man.
Clemson, West Virginia. West Virginia doesn't have a men's team. Clemson Tigers, baby.
Winner, winner. All right, moving on to the Sugar Bowl, the Michigan versus Virginia Tech. Michigan and Virginia Tech, I think Michigan's definitely got the better defense, but Virginia Tech's got a great track program. But then here comes Ron Warhurst with an epic Churchill-style speech. Michigan takes the win.
Very nice. But now we got to look at the BCS National Championship game. LSU versus Alabama. Bama takes a huge hit on offense, losing Karani James. But they have that mid-D I guess I'd say defensive Fred Samoy. Although LSU always has that deep offensive sprinting core. I gotta go with the Tigers on this one.
Oh, man. Bowl games that we're not going to analyze include the famous Idaho Sweet Potato Bowl.
Or what about the Beef O'Brady's Bowl?
What about the Tax Slater Gator Bowl?
What if you want the longest name out there, the San Diego County Credit Union's Poinsettia Bowl?
Now, what if the runners got to name some of these bowls, Ryan?
I think that would be awesome. We probably have names like the Split Short Leg Slit Bowl.
Well, don't forget about the chafedinnerthigh.com bowl.
Or its rival, the Vaseline.com Bowl.
But clearly the worst bowl to be in would be the I Wear Vibrams Bowl.
I don't think I'd want to be in the Fuel Belt Joggers Bowl.
Maybe someday we'll have creative control.
But until then, I think it's time to throw to high school.
You know what? I think we need to bring in the new interns.
Ooh. Yo, it's Ron Run Easy.
And DJ Pat Run.
Yo, what you sipping on?
You know, I'll be drinking that green machine that I got at the church carnival.
Oh, I got that Mango Tango. You know us boys be sipping on in the cul-de-sac. C-sac.
So why are we here?
We talking about kids running fast, getting ready for the fastest meet in the nation.
Oh, which one be that?
That'd be the Brooks PR Invite.
Oh, the one on February 26th at the Dempsey.
That is the one. Sophomore Mary Kane already running sick fast, only 0.1 seconds off the sophomore national record in the 1,000 meters. This girl's already run 4:29 for 1,500 meters indoor.
Oh! Man, don't you be forgetting about those no-show girls in Samantha Nadell running a 4:29 split. They be crushing that 4x1,500 meter national record like a backward snapback cap.
When I say national, you say record. National.
Record.
Ooh. Yo, what about our boy Ed Chaz running that 4:09 but going 2:09, 2 minutes, 6 negative split?
Oh man, he be chilling in the back, be like, "What's up, peeps? You wanna be my peep? Oh, y'all too slow for me. Later."
Now I want to give a shout out to our contributors all around the nation. First, Adam Condit with his blog about yelling versus hollering.
And I'm gonna holler at Mr. Sage Kent Dare. He be blogging about love and hate. He be shooting videos about Hanson Brooks. He be all up in the flow track.
And Flow Track Island for those sweet Euro XC videos.
Yo, if you wanna roll with the flow track crew
And get a watch like this?
or be a contributor, send us an electronic mail.
Alright, that's it. You know what to do next.
Yo, like us on Facebook cause we be 6.
That's Run Junkie. You got your fix.
Boy.